That was the second time we played him. The first time, we was finna go to Oakland to play him. It's speech week, it's a rivalry game, everybody giving their speeches, man. Saying one of our coaches on the Broncos, they think it's fucking fashion shows. They running out with chains. If I was playing, I'd snatch that shit. So I'm like, hold on, coach. Got real goons in here.
So who we got in the pool hall today?
My boy.
Aqib Talib, what's good, baby?
I'm all good, how you?
Good, man. I see you on TV now.
Yeah,
see you in the
I'm trying to do
booth, you know
something.
what I'm saying? How nice are you in the breaking?
I'm all right.
Let's see what you can do, man. One take.
Drop something, Lee.
You got the stripes in too.
Yeah, you gotta drop something. We'll take the easy one.
Of course, you play defense too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. I play different.
What got you in the cornerback? Why'd you play that position?
I'm born in Cleveland, Ohio, but we was Cowboys fans. You know, Deion Sanders, that's kind of when I started watching, Prime was on, and that's how I started playing cornerback, bro. I always wanted to be a DB over anything else.
The demeanor of a cornerback, what does it take to be a great cornerback in the league?
You gotta have a lot of confidence, right? Because you go against like the most confident guys on the field in wideouts. They like the most confident guys. So you gotta have a lot of confidence, and you can't really care to lose. You just gotta want smoke, you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about your career in the NFL, okay?
Yeah.
How was your experience like with the Bucks? What was it like having that training camp experience facing the Patriots?
I enjoyed every moment of it. What was it, my fifth year, actually, my last year. You know, you had a training camp. We kind of started the joint practices. That's kind of when it started. I wanted to impress Bill, honestly. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I'm playing, I keep on looking at Bill. So, man, I'm strapping people up in one-on-ones. Honestly, I had a great 2 days worth of practice, you know what I'm saying? I'm bullying their special teams. I don't even practice in special teams. I'm going against Slater, man. I'm throwing him right here. All pro.
Yeah, for sure.
Pro Bowl special teams. So I wanted to go handle him, throw him out of bounds for talking all kind of shit to him. Man, anybody could do special team shit. I felt like I had a great practice in those training camp battles, and I feel like that had a lot to do with how I got there.
So what happened? How'd you get to New England?
Training camp, we done took some Adderalls.
Yeah.
We hearing all about the Adderall. Let's take one for this night practice, like game-like situation. Next day, we end up having a test. So bam, my suspension start. So I had to train at IMG. That made me go to IMG Academy, you know, do my training there, stay there. I had a room and everything. Finish my workout, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the hyperbaric chamber, little ass tube, you know what I'm saying? Sleep. My phone start going. So I see a New Jersey number. I ain't got this shit saved. So I'm like, hello? And then Shiano, he like, Key. I'm like, what's up, coach? Like, I just want to be the first one to tell you, we gonna trade you to New England. So I'm like, damn. He like, yeah, man, the owners, he kind of put it on them. The owners, they weren't gonna pay you, you know what I'm saying? They weren't gonna pay you next year. So I wanted to make sure we put you in a good position to succeed, you know what I'm saying? So that's how he kicked it to me.
He
So
put
I'm like,
salary-wise,
yeah,
damn,
so I'm like,
bro.
all right, I guess I can't be mad at that, right? All right.
Yeah.
So then, boom, my brother was beeping in right when he talking to me. So I'm like, all right, coach, my agent calling me. I'm gonna call you back. Todd, what's up? He like, hey, man, they trading it to New England. I'm like, shit, I heard. I already know, shit. So he like, man, well, look, I think it'd be a good thing, man. We're gonna go here. You'll be on the stage. The first game back, you got a TV game versus the Colts. It's a late game, 4:30 game. You're already on TV, just like
Those
that.
Patriots Colts game back then too?
Patriots
Man.
Colts games, man. So I end up in New England. First game, I get a pick Andrew Luck off, go to the crib. And before the game, I started to get the feel like, damn, this shit different. Because the media is times 10. The whole atmosphere is times 10. But after the game, I got the interception to the crib. Man, it was just like, it was like a Super Bowl environment, but it wasn't shit but a, you know what I'm saying? A
Primetime game.
Yeah, a week 9 game or something like that, right? So right then I knew like, this why bro was so excited, because he know this the real stage. So now I really get an opportunity to show my skills and, you know what I'm saying? Get to the real NFL, you know what I'm saying? So
How'd you land on the Broncos?
I had 2 nice little seasons with the Patriots. Boom, it's contract time. So now I feel like I'm one of the hottest guys out right now.
And at the time, New England really wasn't paying people like that. Where they at?
I mean, not really, but you know, Bill is, he go in general manager mode, right? He wake up in the morning, it's Bill Belichick. He like, Aqib, all right, what you gonna do? I'm like, Bill, shit, I can't do no more 1-year deals, Bill. You give me a hard ass job, you give me a hard ass assignment, you know what I'm saying? I need to get paid like that, right? So free agency time, my agent called me. He like, man, sit down. I'm like, all right. He called, boom. The Broncos, man, they want to give you 60. I'm like, oh, we there. Ain't nothing to talk about.
So you go from a team led by Tom Brady to a team led by Peyton Manning.
It was crazy, man. It was super similar, bro. It was like,
What about it was similar?
they almost like coaches. It's almost like they like GM coaches and players. They got so much say so with the coaches, with the teams. It was a great experience, man, just to go from one to the other, man, and just see how both of them work and see why both of them always in the playoffs, AFC Championship, stuff like that.
What do you remember from the Super Bowl?
I remember falling on that stage. I definitely remember that.
So after the game, you win the Super Bowl, excited. Well, you jump on the NFL Network set?
Yeah. So, it's bananas after the game, man. So then one of the media people came and was like, Prime want to talk to you. So I'm like, oh, shit. I remember Prime, where they said it was over there, right? So I left the media person, hit it. It was like a couple of, security gates. I cleared the security gate, jump over that one, jump over that one. Prime, hop on the stage, shoom, bust my ass, bam. At this point,
because you wearing cleats with the service.
Yeah, it was like, it's steel, the stage like steel. And I had cleats on, so slip. As soon as I get on there, bust my ass, boom, I wasn't hurt or nothing. So I popped right up, man. Prime, and it was like, oh shit, oh, he good. So it was just a good moment, man, you know what I'm saying? It was a good moment. Up there with Prime, Irvin, guys who I looked up to them guys, you know what I'm saying? Winning the Super Bowls and stuff. That's what made me want to play football. So that's why I was so excited to go get on the stage with them boys, man. So
Prime obviously influenced a lot in terms of your style and the position you wanted to play. Having seen him immediately afterwards, for you, was that a full circle moment for you?
Man, full circle. And then I say Prime, but I'm a big Michael Irvin fan too, man. You know what I'm saying? Just
come on now.
Because I was a huge Cowboys fan, so just seeing them boys, I'm like, that was full circle. Like, I'm actually just won a chip. I'm the best corner on the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the best corners in the league. Like, shit, I'm up here with these boys.
Let me get this shot in. I ain't got no shots right now. I'm playing all this defense, bro.
You ain't even doing that.
How do you describe Dallas to other people who ain't from here? This city different, bro.
Man, Dallas is the shit, man. Look, Dallas is a slow LA. That's what it is. It's a lot like LA. It's just a little more laid back, a little slower. But as far as nightlife and day parties and
Sunday fun day, you could, man, come on, bro.
I'm telling you, you can do anything you can do in LA. You can do it right here in Dallas.
Straight up, bro.
For real.
Speaking of Dallas, you've had some history with a couple people here.
Yeah.
Including Michael Crabtree.
Yeah.
I've asked people around the city just trying to better understand where this started from, and no one really knows. They just say some Dallas shit.
It started on some Dallas shit just because I was playing for Tampa. My dog was playing for San Fran, I think. And then, I don't know, whatever happened in the play, a little scuffle in the play, and Crab was just like, bro, you from my motherfucking city. I better not see you in the city. So I'm like, all right, fam, all right. So when I see you, just have this same energy, fam. So, think maybe that off season, next off season, whatever. I'm in North Park Mall, so we in the North, you know what I'm saying? He from the South, I'm from the North.
For sure. You from North Dallas, he's from Oak Cliff.
He in the North, I see him, boom. And he with a guy who I go to school with, so I know the guy you with, right? He ain't the hardest guy you with, you know what I'm saying? So I see who you with, I'm with wifey. What's up, bruh? And he was like, man, Key, what's up? So I'm like, all right, I'm just checking your energy, fam. We exchange words, whatever. No smoke, you know what I'm saying? Boom, so now I'm on Denver, he on the Raiders. We get on the field, Von Miller, he kind of mutual friends between both of us, you know what I'm saying? So we got into it again on the field, he talking, I'm like, but tell him about when I seen you at the mall then. You know what I'm saying? Led to another, man, then boom, we finna play the Raiders, I think, next season or whatever. It's kind of like, led up to this point.
January, I think it's New Year's, right? 2017?
I don't know, I have no idea about the dates, man, but that was the second time we played him. The first time, we was finna go to Oakland to play him. It's speech week, it's a rivalry game, everybody giving their speeches, man. One of our coaches on the Broncos, they think it's fucking fashion shows. They running out with chains. If I was playing, I'd snatch that shit. So I'm like, hold on, coach. Got real goons in here, y'all better stop. So it kind of started off as a joke, right? You know what I'm saying? I think I hurt my back or something in practice that week. So I didn't even go to Oakland to play him. So now we finna play him again. And the same coach, he kind of, you know what I'm saying? We went out there, got our ass whooped, they wearing chains and shit. Well, he kind of got on it again, right?
Yeah.
I got it in my head like, man, I'm embarrassed. I'm gonna snatch that motherfucker, right? When the game start, I'm locked in though. I ain't thinking about no chain. I'm thinking about winning this game, you know what I'm saying? We finna win this game, whatever. And they throw him like a little fade, I strap it up, ain't nothing, I push him on the ground. So then I kind of was over him. So he kind of got up, boom, with like a little shoulder check to my chin and shit, boom. And after that, all I could see is the chain. I just could see the chain right there. So I tried to snatch it. I thought I had it. I took like 3 steps. I look back, it's kind of hanging on his neck right here. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hanging. So I'm like, damn, I ain't even get it. Like, fuck.
Because y'all was sideline to sideline, right? Still, after that moment, y'all was still...
Yeah, he was still talking. I can't really hear what he was saying. I'm yelling out shit, he yelling out shit. We can't really hear what each other saying, you know what I'm saying? But, I just wanted to embarrass him. The second game, I don't even remember. We in Oakland. So, boom, he come out, he kind of, boom, shot Chris in the stomach. Boom. Chris Harris on the other side, shot him in the stomach, bam. So he stopped the play, you know what I'm saying? Injury timeout. He like, bro, you shot me in the stomach. You watch the film, you can see him, he shot him in the stomach. Long little 10-minute break or whatever. Next play, he come out on my side. The run play, he did the same thing. Boom, so I'm laughing like, you just did it to Chris. Boom, I feel the little punch, boom. So I'm laughing. He just started pushing me. He blocking me. I'm thinking he gonna let me go. I ain't really on that shit this time. I'm like, shit over with, it's old. He still was mad, I guess. He was blocking me. So while he blocking me again, all I seen was the chain. So I'm like, I'm about to get him again. I'm just trying to, I'm being funny at this point. I snatch it again. He keep blocking me though. Finally fall down. And then after I fell down, I'm like, it's up now. I'm gonna fight you feel me? Finally had it, but then I dropped it again. Got into a little scuffle with him, man. Came around, seen him. Tried to take off on him, man. It was a whole little situation, man.
Because he was helmetless at that point.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So open face.
Yeah, I snatched his helmet off, tried to throw it at him, man. Bad decision, man. Whole game check, a lot of money. I lost a lot of money.
How much they fine you for that? Because we all ejected for that?
You get fined by the game, so
yeah.
I mean, divide that by 17, and that's your number per game. So that shit up there, that shit probably like $500,000.
They took a whole check?
They tried to take 2. Luckily, Elway went to bat for me, man. You have a call, right? You on appeal. We suspended you 2 games. So you have an appeal, man. Elway went to bat for me. Ended up getting dropped to 1 game, I think. So a lot of respect for Elway, man. He was on the phone going ham for me too with the league office, man. So bad decisions, a lot of money though. Let me knock a few in real quick.
Yeah, man.
But I wasn't even on that the second time. But you know, I did the first time. He kind of did the second time, so man. Since then, I seen him, man. One time we was at the go-kart place. I'm with the kids. It's me, wifey. I got my nephews. We like 11 deep. I got like 9 little nephews, cousins with me. Crab walk in with his girl with like 6 of his little nephews, right? So we ain't got no homies with us. He walk in. Boom, I stand up like, bruh, you straight? He said, hell no, I ain't straight. I start laughing at him and say, I'm shot. Like, I'm right here. He came past, he like, hey, bro, come outside. So I hopped up quick. Walk right outside, which was just me and him. And then, you know what I'm saying, we kind of went, what's up, what we on? Will you tell me? We kind of got to the bottom of it. We kind of squashed, you know what I'm saying, threw it out the window, bro. This shit pointless, bro, what we on?
I'm glad you said that, bro, because I feel like Dallas can create that kind of energy sometimes,
bro. Yeah, sometimes it can. You know what I'm saying, I'm glad I ran into him at the go-kart spot. Kind of dead that shit, man. You know what I'm saying, we too old for that shit.
How do you look at that from your vantage point now? Is it important for you, for like people from Dallas, like to be on that unity stuff, especially as you talk about
man.
the NFL brotherhood?
It's a lot going on right now, north and south for us right now, and it don't have to be like that. It's a lot of money to be made, and they could be making a lot of money together, but it's easier said than done.
For real, but appreciate, man. Y'all doing those kind of truces, man. It can go a long way for people to understand. Like you said, a lot of money be made out here, bro.
Real shit.
$60 seconds. I'm gonna ask you questions as you shoot. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Favorite stadium to play in?
Ooh, favorite stadium to play in? Atlanta.
Tom Brady or Peyton Manning?
I can't even answer that. Both.
Nah, you gotta pick one. Come on, bro.
I can't do it. Both.
Biggest financial loss ever made betting?
50,000.
Brisket or ribs?
Brisket.
This year's MVP?
Tom Brady.
Hardest wide receiver to cover?
Calvin Johnson.
Super Bowl parties or Pro Bowl parties?
Pro Bowl parties.
Favorite QB to pick off?
Andrew Luck.
Single bets or parlays?
Parlays.
That's what I'm talking about. Favorite team you played for?
Broncos.
10 seconds. Who are you listening to before a game?
Rihanna.
Best cornerback of all time?
Deion Sanders.
5 seconds. Dirtiest opponent you've ever faced?
Pierre Garçon.
Super Bowl prediction, who you got?
Bucks, Chiefs, running back.
Running back in LA?
Running back in LA.
Keith, man, appreciate you coming by, bro.
No, appreciate having me, man.
Already, man.